football playoff. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Auburn Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Platt, and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with Coach Golish before the game. This is a fun matchup here today for conference bragging rights. The SEC versus the ACC. These are two teams and two conferences that are always trying to get chippy, talk about who is the more dominant league. They'll have a chance to prove it here on the field today. Both coaches say they want to dominate at the line of scrimmage and show just who is the more physical league. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. On the run, it's Cobb. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to...
The ball is loose, and the defense comes up with the football. Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. To throw, it's Brown. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Moves out of the pocket. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. They did not get the fourth down yardage. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them. I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on third down.
The Canes will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
When they're trying to rely on those yards after the catch to pick up the first down, it's just not there. Chris, the pursuit and the ability to tackle in space, that's what's showing out for this defense, and they get off the field on fourth down.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Brown. Here comes the pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Pulls it in. It's Eccles. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Break. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Open field ahead. Now here, he's in the clear. Across the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
Automatic on the PAT. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Dropping back, it's Brown. The receiver grabs it.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for 2nd and short.
The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to go a little bit aggressive. Here comes a handoff. You bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Cobb. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit. Good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Those are just killer mistakes. You're going to pick up the first down. It's the right concept. Quarterback makes a good throw.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Short gain makes it second and long. It's tough against a defense like this. The back's got it on a counter. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, and the 50-50 ball falls incomplete. Great fight for the ball.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
Here's that defense shifting again. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, anytime you've got these post routes built into the concept and you see quarters coverage with the safety down, that's the first read. It's an alert on the outside. As soon as that safety stays down, throw it up over the top. Beautiful read by the quarterback. That's a great throw and a touchdown for this offense.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it to the left. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Cobb. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To the air, it's Brown. Bringing pressure. Grab behind the line. It's Cobb. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the pressure's on. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Miami. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
This is a massive momentum switch in this game. It looks like the offense is going to be able to get some points, and then the defense steps in front of the pass, and it's a pick 6 going the other direction, really breaking this game open a little bit.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. The pass is intercepted. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes in these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
He hands it off from the gun. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And the Canes come up to the line in a hurry-up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Canes.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Gives it to the back. Oh, he's got open space. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. At the 30 now. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Auburn. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan. And obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. The linebacker shifting around now. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constant.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's an out route. The catch made. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Boy, that was a great opportunity for them to really extend this lead and put this game out of reach heading into halftime. But now, what an opportunity here. It has not been a great half, but this defense just gave some momentum to their offense. They can go down, get a score.
Got an opening here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Design quarterback run. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then the real key is at the quarterback. He can become a threat as a runner. And here on the designed run, it's an explosive play for this offense. Just so many threats to try to defend. Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
That is a massive score for this group. It really creates a different game moving into the third quarter. You create that momentum with the score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, I think the true measure of the quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen. But what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for first downs. You've probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle closed defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop the run.
Quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. looking downfield. It's Brown.
Touchdown, Auburn. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out. It's Lyle. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. On first down, it's play action.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
He makes the grab. Breaking free, end zone ahead.
That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field, but if it's not there, check.
He's got a crease, has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes, to put them on top now.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joel. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play.
Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
We have not seen the quarterback run until now, and I guess we know why. Chris, he puts the ball on the ground. Credit the defense. Active hands, they're physical, and once they get in there, they're going to rip at that football, and it comes loose. It's
look out, he's got space ahead. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, this is why he's one of the best players in the country, is he's so productive. Now his second rushing touchdown of the game, and this defense is going to have to start doing something as they go over to the sideline and start viewing the film on those tablets. They've got to understand where this running back is at all times. He has to be priority number one.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He's stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense who's handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Looking to throw. It's Brown. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Second down and very long now. The intentional grounding penalties typically costly. And now the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Nimrod. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. The sure hands. It's Nimrod. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. Look out, he's breaking free. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30. The Hurricanes looking to run some tempo here.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a first down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that.
Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Canes looking to keep this drive rolling. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3. And the same runner's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. Fourth down, the offense will go for it. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move now. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He can go. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? At the 10 now. Touchdown, Tigers. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal. Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Moves out of the pocket. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Lyle. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on.
It's caught. He's got room. Here he goes. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Breaks into the clear. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He hands it to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, this is exactly why it's so important to stay on schedule. When you get in these obvious passing situations, these defensive linemen can just pin their ears back. Look at this pass rush. It's just overwhelming the offensive line.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Well, what we're seeing right here is the difference between throwing the football when you want to versus throwing the football when you have to. It's 3rd and long. The defense knows you're going to drop back and pass, and they've got their eyes all over the quarterback. He makes a poor decision, and they make him pay. Beautiful job by this secondary. They're able to attack the football and get the ball back for their offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Give it to the back again. Breaking tackles. I tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
To throw, it's Brown. Gets made on the out route. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much, needing to make a play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Catch made wide open way downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield. Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football-like pitch, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line...
He's got space. The Canes fail to get a third down stop once again.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
Looking to pass, it's Brown. The pass rush closing in. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
Here comes the rush.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They're going to throw forward on third and short. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
No-brainer to go for it right here. Remember, players not plays. Who's your best player? Who's your best matchup? I think that's who needs to touch the ball right here. This is the game.
Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. This might be for the ball game. Running out of time in the pocket. There's contact on the throw. Touchdown, Auburn. This air attack is still unstoppable. So they get the important touchdown, but they need a 2-point conversion to tie the game. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. To throw, it's Brown. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And he's sacked on a crucial 2-point conversion. The offense still trails by those 2 points.
Miami, 42, 40.
Oh, and the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Single back takes the handoff. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? On the run, it's Fletcher. And they'll stop him after a short gain. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Third down play here out of the shotgun. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.